Welcome to Evertroid Chats, all random talks, featuring me, Goran,
Hello?
Steak,
Yellow.
and Zenter.
Hey,
And today we will talk about certain maps in Half-Life 1. Actually, the first 4 maps that got released in Half-Life 1. So, everyone, introduce yourself, I would say. Let's start with Goran.
Yep. Hey, I'm Goran. I'm not massively into the FPS, first-person shooters in general. I have played a few games in the past, FPS, for instance, TF2, but I mainly play support characters, as well as the Modern Warfare 2 back in the day. So I've got more of a fresh opinion on this. I have played this game once before with Troy about 3 years ago, and I'm hoping my insights are useful.
Okay, that's good. And Steak, what was your history? Goran already said the history, but what's your history about Half-Life?
My history of Half-Life is I recently played Half-Life again, to complete full story again. I would consider myself a huge fan of Steam in general because I did play TF2, Half-Life 2, etc. And also Deadlock recently. Well, not really recently.
Just 1 hour ago.
Yeah. But yeah, I would say that I'm also a massive fan of any FPS game, but also started to recently get into MOBA because of Deadlock. But yeah, I'm also a very movement guy based gamer.
Okay. And Zen, what is your history with FPS games and Half-Life?
well, I mostly played retro boomer shooters, so if you consider Unreal Tournament one of those, then absolutely. Quake also. Half-Life 1 is something that we played at home in a LAN setting, me and my family. I wasn't very good at it back then, and I'm still not very good at Half-Life multiplayer, but you know what? That doesn't matter, because I make up for it in other games.
That's fair. For me, it's I played Half-Life a lot. It's one of my first games actually that I played on PC. So since 2004, I finished Half-Life 1 9 times, Half-Life 2 12 times. So I know a lot about Half-Life. So yeah, today we'll talk about the maps actually, the first 4 maps, and we had a multiplayer event yesterday. The recording might be tomorrow or something else. So, but remembering, we remember a lot about it still, and we have a lot of opinions about it. Also about the second one called Bouncing, if I remember. It's called Bounce.
Bounce,
Yes.
yeah.
Bounce.
We're gonna discuss it if we're gonna get there, but yeah.
We're definitely going to get there. We're just going to complain about it a lot. But,
Yep.
but that's for the future. The first map is actually an iconic map called Boot Camp, and I have some background footage right now happening. Also, why was there a sound happening? That was weird.
I like how you're
continue.
streaming this to us, but you can just you
Well,
can just
Oh
add
yeah,
this in
that's
post.
true.
That's okay. That's okay. So does anyone want to start with general opinions on this map?
I'll
Yeah.
say in general, I liked it. It's got some close quarters combat. It's got some open areas. I feel as though it fits in quite well in general. I like some of the placements. I mean, the rocket launcher placement was quite easy to get to for myself. So yeah, I quite liked it.
I tried to
I mean-
remember the rocket launcher placement. Actually, I know one of them is, but I think there were 2 rocket launcher placements, right?
Maybe
Uh,
I
the-
actually don't remember. But yeah, I mean the theme even fits the description of it. It is inside of the military base in which Valve will use it in a later date. In the later titles, I meant.
Well, it's not Valve, to be honest. It's what company that made it over here again? I'm trying to
Oh
remember.
shit! Yeah.
Gearbox, right?
Gearbox,
Yeah.
yeah, that was the one. I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
thinking Randy Pitchfork the whole time. I'm like that guy.
Randy,
That guy.
Okay. No, like I had to think because I remembered the logo of the company with the gears, so I was like, oh, gears. Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, for me it's kind of Pittsburgh. Like that guy, really not not best on thing. And the worst part is he was the leader on opposing force, so he did something right, even though later on he didn't. And I don't know.
You
What
can put all that information on screen right now that we talk about, if you want to.
I just actually I probably just put it on a Wikipedia page. Here is Randy Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But yeah.
Look in the description. I would say look. Here's a Wikipedia for Randy Pittsburgh.
This
I
map-
have to say, this editor put everything on screen right now.
Oh, well, I don't know
For
if
real.
Troy is gonna hire the same editor that we had, but we'll see.
My editor is going to throw a middle finger at your editor and to your supplier, thinking like, I'm doing my own thing. Screw you guys. I'm doing my own
Let's see.
thing. I'm not getting
We'll
paid enough for this shit.
but yeah,
We're going on
map is
tangents.
pretty, yeah, exactly. I was about to just go move forward with it. The weapon placements are pretty decent. The health pad locations is also good. The map in general is quite big. There are some certain spots like for the jetpacks. Jetpacks that you can like move them around a bit further, or with the railgun with the movement base.
Yeah. Real funny on the background, it's already shown, but
Yeah.
so it's the jump back and what's it called again? Yeah, the iron, no, Gauss cannon, Gauss rifle.
Yeah.
It's really difficult. I remember it's a Gauss cannon, and then you have the iron cannon, and then like.
I just call it the railgun because I mean it almost instantly kills people. So.
Yep, that's true, and it has a lot of knockbacks. So yeah.
I was going to say, one of the things that we'll probably see a lot with these maps is how they implemented verticality. So basically what you can see on screen probably as well, if Troy shows it.
I definitely show it, don't worry.
All kinds of different ways to move around, and if it's not rocket, the Gauss cannon jumping. And this map in particular has like multiple routes on different levels. Which I absolutely appreciate. I also like the little thing that goes around the buildings that you can walk on. So you can, if you walk very carefully, you can just walk around the building.
Yeah, it's something for the high skill ceiling, to be honest, because newbies.
Yeah, true. Like for people that don't know how to
quite
shift walk, for
realize.
example, it might be a little bit difficult. You can also launch yourself up there, of course. That's nice. Like what Goran said earlier with the close quarters is really cool too. Just the fact that you could place those mines in C4 if you're like a little bit proficient with those. That's a cool thing. But also, this map is not for 4 people. Like you really need to have like a bunch of people running around this because it's pretty large. Yeah, you can get lost in there, and then it will
you
take
get
a while
lost
before
and-
you see the other players.
Yeah, it takes so long. Like it's ridiculous. For if you play it with 4 people, it's ridiculous before you find the first person. But if you have at least 8, it's perfect. Like at the moment, we had 8 during this match, so
Yeah, I think with
it
like
was
8. Yeah.
perfect. It was perfect. It was still a little bit on the low side, like extremely little, but it was enough to make it enjoyable. So yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say like there's some few gripes that I have like if there's like maybe 4 people, 5, there might be a situation where you just kill that guy, he just spawns at the other side of the map, and it takes almost forever to just find each other again. And
Yeah.
also, I don't quite like the sewer system or the tunnel system that there is in the map.
Like, yeah, it's a lower part. Like, you barely go there, to be honest. But
True.
like the move, like going quick in that area, that it's just janky, to be honest. Like you cannot grenade jump, you cannot bunny hop. If you jump back, you go all against the walls. Like it's annoying.
Now, if
When
you
you
get the
made
jump back, you would probably prefer to stay higher up so you can jump to other sides on the like platform to other levels and stuff. If
Yeah,
possible.
definitely that.
Yeah,
if you
like
want-
jump to building to building.
From the rooftops.
Yeah, like that's one thing. Like I don't have a lot of gripes on this map actually, except it's too big for small people. But that's kind of it. The weapon placements are kind of correct. Healing is perfect. I'm looking at the healing station. I'm thinking like that's a good location for a healing station.
I mean, the med kits are also pretty good locations. Although there are some odd places, but it's pretty okay either way.
Yeah, the only thing, and I think that might be a problem, is one of the jump packs is on a really
Oh
relocate
my.
place.
Yeah, now that you
You mean-
mention it, it's
Yeah,
on
you,
top of
you
a
mean the one
fucking
in the
rooftop.
yeah, the one behind the fence, right? Is that the one you mean?
Yeah.
Or
No, not that
The
one.
fence? Not yeah, no. It is like in the bottom half of the map that's on top of a building that is kind of
yeah,
difficult to get to.
yeah. I think
Okay.
I mean,
it
you
because
is
if it's
saw it.
difficult.
if it's in the tunnel, if it's in the tunnel area for the like on one of those little
Like yeah, it is near the entrance of the tunnel area of the bottom of the map.
Yeah,
because I
like
feel like you
it's.
spawn there sometimes. So sometimes if you spawn like right next to it, you can just quickly grab it.
Yeah, I think you spawn like it's a
Mm,
rare spawn. Like
I've
I
had it
mean,
a few
it's
times.
maybe I don't die. I didn't die in the last match.
I,
That might be a
on,
thing.
I
Maybe
think
But
you're thinking about the wrong one that we're talking
because
about, but
there's two.
can't be
Is there
wrong.
two? There's two, right?
Yeah,
there's two.
there's
Yeah,
two. There's one on the
what
rooftop and one on like
some
a part.
platforms, but
I
like
would say like a uplifted section where there's also a tunnel right next to it.
yeah, I don't remember the
I think
tunnel
that's the
entrance
one
there.
that I'm thinking of. The
Yeah,
one
I
where there's
was
like a
thinking.
fence, so you can't really
Yep,
jump
yep.
towards it.
That
Yeah,
you can actually jump to, but we are talking about the other one that's on the rooftop.
yeah,
The one that
it's a
Troy never gets.
yeah
It's
because
the
I
one in the
don't get
recording.
it. I don't go there. Like I feel like you need to do an grenade jump or any other kind of jumping to go there, not natural. The other one with the fence, you can just go inside the building
Mhm.
and go out the other exit, and then you find the thing. Like it's easy. Oh,
Alright,
it's
Zen, just look on my share screen because I'm just gonna show you real
Oh,
quick.
you just went into the game. Yeah, that works.
yeah. You just went to the game.
Oh,
Like
that
it's
one.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
one.
No, but that one is actually easier to get to. So that's the easier one.
how is that the
No,
easiest one?
I wouldn't
I
say so
because
because
I've jumped to that a few times very easily from the rooftop. So that's not too difficult. I think
uh,
the other one,
this one.
yeah. Okay, and actually, you know what? This one is also not too difficult. But it's just like if you get launched off there, it's annoying, I guess.
I mean, you can always just jump it from the fence side
Yeah,
if
if
you
you
know how to do
go
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you're
if
able
you
to.
go from
Yeah,
the
I
rooftop
guess.
from the rooftop side, which is easily to go from that area, you go jump. You just easily jump there. I might need to do
Yeah.
some extra recording for that to show guys at the moment, but we'll see.
Yeah, but this one on the top of this roof, you need to go all the way at the other side of the fucking
Yeah,
building.
no, but
Go
you can
to
just go up here, right? Like, and people run
yeah.
around here often, so yeah,
I
and
wouldn't
like this
quite
jump,
say so that people
can
go
you,
through this section.
I've been here so
By the way,
often.
But yeah,
viewers, I
no.
You
have
can
no
just
idea what
jump
they're
there. Yeah, see,
showing. Like that's the main thing.
that's
I don't know what they're showing right now. So
well, why didn't you
Uh,
open it then, Troy? Then you can see it.
no, he
oh
has only
yes,
one monitor.
I have one monitor and I'm already multitasking. Guys, I have a scuff setup. Trust me.
Okay, I trust
It's
you.
a miracle that it's probably working because I see the like my recording what I did for the multiplayer match. Which you guys probably will see right now. Actually, definitely will
Okay.
see.
So, the one on the rooftop is like for some reason I thought like because you guys made it seem as if it's like really difficult to get there, but I don't think it is because the area to get there you just go up the stairs and then you get on the roof and you just jump across. It's like a very small jump.
I mean, that is true, but like if you spawn, for example, at the corner over here, it's kind of annoying to just
Oh
go
yeah,
through the
yeah,
building.
true. But sometimes you will spawn on this rooftop too, and then you can just quickly grab it, and you can also jump
No, you
from.
don't. You don't have a spawn on top of this roof.
I think
Roof?
there
You
is.
spawn over here, but that's
Oh,
it.
okay. Well,
I definitely remember spawning on top of a roof. That's
But
Yeah,
I don't
not,
that spawn
Like
is right
I
next to
could be
the.
completely wrong, but I still think that it's not a difficult one to get to. I think the one with the fence is like
I think you
trickier.
could actually spawn it next to the jump pack, but
that
yeah.
might be. At least I don't have ever spawned here, to be honest. And
Can we talk about another thing that's like that I don't know if you guys agree with it, but that I think is fun to do in this map is when if you have the tripwire mines and you put them in the the little corridors down.
Yeah.
yeah, you can
There's
just
that's
make this a
really
like that. It's
What the
so ridiculous how much tripwire
Wait,
you
that's
have
not a
in this
multiplayer map.
I don't know what the fuck.
I
I
just
have no
want to
idea what
say
it's
it's
showing.
really
so-
annoying.
He just started the final level against the final boss.
Yeah. So,
But
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
but-
I was gonna say with the tripwire mines because yesterday I did a funny thing where there were like a few already, so I placed a few more, and then I aggroed Cat, and Cat started running after me, and then he was like right behind me, and then I just ran into the tripwire mines and blew us both up.
Good job.
mm,
And I got a kill for that because my tripwire mine killed him, even though I
that's
triggered it.
yeah. For some weird reason, I find it really annoying that
sorry.
there's all those tripwire mines in the sewers. Yeah. Don't know who did that then.
I don't know. I barely go into the sewers. I think I didn't even have any
Yeah,
recording
you
from
can
the
blame
sewers, to
me
be honest.
for that because as soon as I pick them up, I will place them everywhere I can, especially in those little corridors. Too much
And
fun.
yeah, too much tripwires.
Mm. So, I know Steak loves talking about this, but movement. I mean, for me personally, you can move quite easily in this map, even without knowing all the tricks.
That
You
is
know,
true.
there are multiple places to go to, multiple places linked up to one another. So it's pretty good even if you're just walking. But I mean, just seeing here, what Troy's showing us, of course, as well. Like if you know how to rocket jump, if you know all the tricks themselves, I mean, the top, it's not hard to get from one part of it to another, for instance. You know,
Oh, that's the wrong server.
in general, but also with rocket jumping, you can make quite, big leaps across all of this as well.
Yeah, I will just say there's not a thing in rocket. Well, there's grenade jumping in this game and gas jumping because rocket jumping you go way too far with places. Like it's not reliable rockets. It's not quick, unfortunately, which is a good thing. Maybe a bad thing.
I would say aside from the size being a possible issue if you don't have enough players, I do think like looking at this from like a newer player's perspective, I could see like if I didn't know the map very well, I would see myself getting lost in it very easily, just because of the amount of ground there is to cover between the levels and all the little corridors and routes and stuff. But in a way, it's also kind of fun. So I think if you run through it a few times, like eventually you'll know where
You
things are.
learn like the layout of the map.
Yeah, but definitely the first time it will be like it's not as like in terms of like reading where you can and cannot go, and where you can and cannot jump. That might be a little bit difficult for like a newer player, maybe.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I think all the levels has it worse than
That's true.
this. And I feel like this is a good stepping stone for new players to get used to the movement. That's a big thing. And also, falling from a rooftop is not a punishment in this level.
Well,
what-
I want to say that I think that Crossfire is a better step-in level, but we're not going to talk about that one.
Yeah,
So
we don't talk about that crossfire for a long ass time.
we should probably switch to the next one because we've been talking about this for quite some time.
Yeah, fair enough.
I was also thinking, should we give a rating for this map?
Yes.
Out of
Okay. 1 out of 10.
8,
8?
or maybe actually, you know what? 7,
7?
7.5.
7.
Give it a what is it next 7.7.25 or something?
You want me to round it off or?
Don't worry. But
Yeah, maybe like the reason for being 7.5.
Because it's too large. I would have rated it higher if it was a bit more compact.
I get that. I really get that. But I also have the same criticism. So, Steak, what's your rating and your opinion on this map?
I mean, purely based off the movement of the map, I mean, if you're playing with friends, I like a lot of them. Maybe with max 8 people, it can go up to like 8, because it has good movement, good like elevation changes. The map can be open and close at times. But lower than 4 people in this map.
Lower than
I-
7.
Yeah, or that. I would consider this map as let's say, yeah, 7 or 7.5.
That's interesting. Go on. What is your rating on this map?
It's my rating's an 8. The reasoning being is that it's easy to get, good weapons at the start of the map itself. It's not punishing if you, for instance, move incorrectly. You've got loads of places to move around in this map, loads of places to hide effectively. But, if you like the open air, that's best as well. The issue with this map is due to lower player count. Well, sorry, not due to having. It's due to not having friends. No, it's
Friend issue.
If you don't have friends, this is a 5 out of 5 out of 10. So,
yeah, you do need a higher player count in order to play this map. But I think that's one of the only problems with it. I know Zen before was saying that, well, you can lose yourself in this map if you don't know it so well. I did
Yeah.
once or twice, but I always felt as though there was a landmark that I'd be like, okay, yeah, I know where this building is. I know where that is. It didn't take me too long to understand where everything was and just how to move in between it. Even not thinking about it again, if I ever felt I took a wrong turn, I'd just back out and let the firefight end effectively.
yeah, to be honest, I have the same opinion like you guys. I think this map is too big if you don't have a lot of people. Like 4 people, that is way too big. 7 people is way too big. 8 is, I think, good. I think more people. Like, I think if you put 12 or 16 people here, it will not be that chaotic. Like, if you put it on different maps, it will be chaotic as hell. But in this map, I think it would be perfect.
Yeah, agreed. Like,
So
because it's such a open map and has like 2 distinct sections or 3, if you consider both corners and then the middle section.
Yeah, because I think if you can splice this map into 2, and those 2 maps can be different map itself. Like that's the main thing. You have the army base kind of thing, and you have the bunker at the side. Like those 2 can be different maps. One is for like a really small map for 4 people, and the one can also be a decent map for 8 people. So that's the main thing. Like I think this is a really big map, and if you have a great group or big group, you have you have really fun this time. Like the weapons are great, the locations are great, the movement is great. You don't need a high skill ceiling to play this map. You don't get that, like that's my opinion. You don't get that lost in this map. And if you get lost, you know kind of like if you go further, you you figure it out on your own really quickly.
Oh
So
yeah, I
yeah,
also really like the one secret spot that you can get the ghost gun. I don't remember the fucking names of all the weapons.
ion cannon, like that's the
Yeah.
Iron cannon.
yeah, that's ion cannon. It's the gas rifle or gas.
That means something else to me.
Oh no, Frosty, yeah. I always also call it Ghost Buster
as a
Scott.
as a big Command and Conquer player, that means something else to me.
Well, maybe that's also going on Conquer.
Yeah, maybe.
Imagine that.
It was released before this game, but yeah. Okay,
But
nice.
yeah, I will give it an 8 out of 10. I didn't say my number yet, so.
I mean,
8 out
I'm
of 10?
just jumping around the boot camp right now, and yeah, it has a lot of movement mechanic that you can do.
But before we switch to the next one, what do you guys think the sweet spot is for player count? I would say it's somewhere between 8 to 12 max. I would say, because like if you get more than that,
I think, I think that's the perfect sweet spot for this map. I think 16 is not a disaster. I don't think
it
16
can
will
work.
work.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you have like really like if you have maps with like a lot of players in it, it doesn't like it just starts to become like I spawn, I kill, and like it's just constantly the same thing. Like all the movement
Yeah.
stuff is only for like those who've played this game way too much. But yeah, that's just looking at it from more of a casual view and not from a pro gamer in Half-Life view. Okay.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
as a community for the pro gamer in Half-Life, they're just kidding.
I'm gonna disagree with you slightly, Zen. I think 9 to 13. I think 8 is good, but I think that sweet spot is just one higher than what you said.
Okay, I see.
Oh, don't worry, it's 10 to 14. Just kidding. Just kidding, guys. I think 8 to 12 is perfect.
Why stop there?
Why not
Okay.
more?
Yeah, let's make it 16 to 32. That's the perfect sweet spot. Let's just have a half of a battlefield map into this. Oh, I don't want to imagine that. I think I already know from my previous multiplayer matches. It's not a good idea. But yeah, it's funny, this map. But yeah, any other closing remarks for this map before going to switch?
No, I think we all said our piece. So
That's fair. So yeah, let's go to the second map, and it's called Bounce. And I need, like, if I show you the map, you immediately like, oh, that map.
yeah, we know. I mean, I'm also opening it on my.
Gee, I
share
wonder why
screen,
it's
so
called
that-
Bounce.
Gee, I wonder also.
Maybe because of these jump pads.
Oh,
Like
it's,
okay, so I understand how they work, but I don't like how the jump pads work, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
like
you're not the only one. I do not mind well, actually, I got
Like,
used to it.
I would prefer if the jump pads did the same thing every single time. Like it just
But
has
it doesn't.
like as soon as you collide with it, it launches you in one direction without requiring additional inputs from you in order to maneuver, I suppose. And
like
one of the
that's
reasons
basically-
Sorry?
like I'm showing my screen right now. I'm just standing on it and it's pushing me up.
Yeah.
It's really physics based.
Yeah, like it works, and I understand why people would like it, but I'm just saying I don't like it. I prefer like a standard thing. It always works like this, and you don't have to press space or something like that. You just get on
Yeah,
it.
no,
and
you
it launches you.
need to actually press space to even jump on it. I mean,
Yeah.
have it even activated. Could say.
Yeah, because what I would do, because in other games it usually works like you jump on something and then it launches you. I think in this game, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, but I think here, like if you jump on it, like from the side you jump on top of it, I don't think it does anything, right? You have to be physically on it and then press space for it to do something.
No,
it's still do some movement, but it's more like a pillow.
Yeah, I see it on stream right now. Like you have to be on top of it and then press space for it to launch you.
Actually,
Yeah.
you don't need to. You can always just jump beforehand, and then it does it.
And keep
for you.
holding space or something, or
No, I just did it once.
Huh.
I think you just need to be in the air so it can actually be activated. Yeah, no, it's actually like that, huh? It only pushes you up if you're in the air.
Okay, yeah, it's a little bit finicky in my opinion.
I got
agreed.
really used to it, so I do not mind them. I like them, to be honest, because it's really physics based, and if you do it, like if you know a lot about the punch pads, you can just zigzag and do it all kind of weird stuff with it.
You know,
And-
I understand that, and I was able to do some maneuvering with it too. I'm just saying I don't like it. I think it could have been executed better.
So
Yeah, I get that.
just to say in general, my opinion is not that the bounce pads themselves are the problem with this. Just to say my general opinion of this level, I think this level is very poorly designed. And I think that the over-reliance on this mechanic is the problem, not necessarily the mechanic itself.
Yeah, I agree on with that one. I have also a second thing, second problem with this map. It's the crossbow.
Weapon placements.
Not all the weapon placements, the crossbow.
I
Yeah.
don't think that the crossbow is an issue per se. I think the issue is people keep trying to go to that area where the person who has the crossbow has like a good line of sight.
Yeah, but
and
the
because
problem with that,
just doesn't work. Like if there's a sniper somewhere on the other side of the map and there's like an open field, you don't just keep running into the open field and get shot. Like that doesn't work.
no, but
I
it's the
mean-
biggest area, and there's not really we have a small area on the side of it, but I
Yeah,
think
you have tunnels. You have another area you can go to. Like you don't have to go there. And if you want to counter the sniper, you could theoretically use an RPG or something if you can get there.
well, the RPG
Is in the open where the sniper spotter can actually spot
But
you.
if in the RPG section, if you stay on the left, like the crossbow guy can't get you from there.
yeah, but you
Unless
need
he
that line of
constantly
sight.
keeps looking at it. So yeah, I don't know. I think not to say skill issue because I don't think I don't think it is, but I do think that like the people who complain about this a little bit too much, like especially yesterday, like if you stay out in the open and you get shot constantly, well, you can't really blame the map design for that. You need to blame yourself for standing out in the open.
I mean,
I think if this map really invites you to go to the open place, that's the main thing.
Yeah, that's true, but if this happen, like if a player gets the sniper or like the crossbow weapon in this case, and this keeps happening, and you see it keep happening, then like how often are you gonna hit yourself with the same stone before you realize like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that?
I
A
mean,
lot. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I know, because I saw that people kept doing it, and then they started complaining about it. Like, that's what I mean.
there's a lot of spawn point that even spawns you in the
Okay,
open
now
here.
that is something I agree with. The spawn points can screw you over, but that's not an issue specifically with this map. That's an issue with the other maps too, where sometimes you just spawn somewhere and then someone just happens to be there already and they just shoot you, you know?
I mean, with the sniper spot is more common because, as stated before, like there's a lot in this section that I'm showing Zen right now.
Oh, hold on, let me check.
And like there's a lot of in this section that you can
Yeah.
actually spawn in. There's also like few here, even like on top of the ridges. You can
Oh,
also
okay. Yeah,
spawn.
no. Now that you're showing me this, I do see what you mean because there's basically no
No
cover down there. There is no cover at all. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, it needs more, like it definitely needs more cover, or have, and I will also think about maybe a second crossbow somewhere else that they can do a crossbow fight to each other.
A counter crossbow. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
think that the main thing is this is an open map, but only has two like long range weapons. And I don't consider the RPG as a long range weapon because it takes forever to go to the guy, and the guy can maybe jump off or something. But so yeah, it's kind of wasted potential, and you're standing in the open, so you're even being weak. So well, you're being exposed. That's the word. So everything that like the RPG is not a good weapon for this map.
I mean,
But
the railgun and the crossbow are both in the open.
I will just say the railgun is in the open. The crossbow is on top of some place that has enough cover. So if you're standing on the bottom of that big area, you cannot look up and see the guy. Probably if he's looking at you with a crossbow, but
Yeah,
But
you can always
again,
just like
he has the
take cover
crossbow.
again just by crouching.
yeah.
Wait, what am I seeing on your screen, Troy? What is that?
If you
He's
can
like,
do the-
oh.
So
he's like doing a jerking motion.
Yeah, that's how it ends.
yeah, that's if you do the final kill, it started stuttering. Also, I think you have a different place.
Crazy.
No, but yeah, I think it needs another long range weapon. Then I think it might be much balanced because the crossbow, in my opinion, has free game. Like that whole area will be zoned off because of the of that crossbow guy. And the worst part is the gas rifle. That one
Oh
is in the
yeah.
open next to the crossbow. So if you just look at the area, you literally see it. And I swear, if the gas rifle were like inside a building or something like that, then we have a good thing. But yeah, the crossbow is dominating that area, and that area is around 70% of the map. So that's the main
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Like the connectors are way too small as well.
I just, in general, I feel as though this map, even though it's open, is terrible for movement because it relies upon a gimmick. It's even
Yep.
got the wall in the middle that means that you're forced to do that gimmick in order to move across. You know,
Yeah.
if you don't know how to work it, you're not going to move gracefully at all. So therefore, you're just sitting in the open itself. The only hope for a new player like myself is to try to be in the sides and catch some kills then. But honestly, it's rage-inducing, this map. You know, in general,
It's
it really
definitely,
is.
yeah, I agree. It can be rage-inducing, this map. Like, for a new guy playing this game and joining this map, you don't even know how bounce pad works, but you are forced because of that wall. That's the main thing. I think that wall needs to have a ladder on it, so that people can actually.
But if it has a ladder, then why have the bounce pads?
Because it's faster with the bounce pad than with the ladder. With the ladder, you're exposed.
I
Yeah.
mean, sadly, you cannot really jump up with all the way up to the crossbow with the jump pad. It's like only halfway with the jump pad.
Yeah, and if the guy with the crossbow is there, you're an easy target. So again,
I mean, the only counter to counter the crossbow would be the railgun
yeah,
with the maybe jump pad.
like the railgun definitely will be a counter on it. But again, we have the problem with the crossbow has vision on the gas cannon.
Yep.
Oh, it's like everything, like in my eyes, everything is built for mobility and crossbow. Like just the crossbow location and the jumping. So
Mhm.
that's the
Agree.
main thing. It's silly. So yeah, any other opinion on it before the rating?
Yeah, Goran, you
No.
need to stop hacking.
Didn't
That's
help,
all.
I swear. Also, I wasn't hacking. I should probably say that.
He was definitely
You don't
not
have to
hacking.
specify that. You don't have to specify that. People know.
Now there are
Yeah, if you
kind of
notice, my score in any of this is so low.
Like
because
denying
Goran's
it,
like me.
makes you more suspicious.
Not really. If you look at my gameplay and see the kill count, you see Goran getting the short hand of the stick.
So, what do you guys think in terms of player count for this level?
I think 6. I think 6 people would be decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is 4 might be too low, maybe.
I think the amount of players that we had was perfect, honestly.
I think it's also perfect with the amount of player. I think like a 6 to 10. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what the hell was that lagging on the background screen? But
I think it would also be really fun to see how this map would play with like 32 players or something like that.
I met it once. Trust me, a lot of pistol. A lot of pistol.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
The weapon placements are kind of annoying.
No, that's it. So yeah, let's go to the rating. I would say. So Steak, what do you think?
I mean, even though the movement, the jump pad is kind of fun if you actually know how to do it. The openness also pretty good. The verticality is also good, but the weapon placement is just bringing it down, like massively. The ray gun is the crossbow is almost impossible to get if there's already one guy up there. The jump pad location is pretty okay. Decent spot. Is just in the other side of the small room with the shotgun that you can also get. What else? I mean the wall as well is kind of annoying if for new people as well. If
Definitely.
they don't know how to jump on the jump pads. So I would consider this map like because I'm bringing this map way down because of the weapon placement and few location even to get the weapons to like I would say 3 honestly.
What? That's really low. I'm actually surprised by that.
Actually, I'm also kind of like that because I feel like the map, if someone has the crossbow, the map is 70% almost unplayable. A decent player with a crossbow, not even a good player, a decent player, can just just destroy that 70% of the map, and it already has the other long range weapons. Then the side area, which is a nice side area, but if you have the 70% area all locked down, all the people there, it's just going to be a fest, a spam fest. Let's just say that. And someone already had a shotgun there, so he's also racking up kills then, which is not a bad thing. But it feels like this map needs a lot of changes, or like certain
More
changes.
cover, more weapon locations. Maybe an option with the divider. Maybe have more. Maybe a ladder or have a doorway, so people can actually go through instead of using jump packs. I mean the alien jump.
No, it's just a bouncing pads, I think it's called.
Bouncing
So
pad. Yeah.
no, like yeah, again, for my opinion and my numbers, I think 3 out of 10 is perfect. Well, it's at the end of the day, I think this is not a good map, just in general. And I think this is actually the worst map for the Half-Life. But yeah,
I would give it a. I'm way more generous with my rating for this map. I would probably give it a 5.5 to 6, somewhere in that range.
Huh.
Because I can see what they tried to do with it. It just wasn't implemented.
I mean, yeah,
correctly.
agreed.
So they like, yeah, but I think it could have been implemented better. I think with a few small adjustments, this could have been like a higher rating.
Yeah,
No,
maybe
the-
2
the-
main sections instead of 1.
I think more like cover. The wall needs to be having a ladder on it, so low skill players can actually go around it. Instead of trying to learn the bounce pads, because let's be honest, learning bounce pad in a multiplayer game that everyone is shooting at you, it's really difficult.
Yeah.
Yep. So
So-
on my end, I give it a 4 out of 10. The reason I do so is just basically the movement options. It's really hard without knowing how to move in this map to actually move across it. The wall in the middle can be a massive issue itself, and the one way to move from one place to another is going to always be covered by somebody effectively. It's just I don't find this a fun map to play, to be honest with you. Like, there just seems to be one option, and then you just go for it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
for a beginner, I think you only see one option. I see 2 options, and I think that's even low. Like, it's or you go into open or you go into the water. That's the 2 options what I see, because everything else is kind of well, kind of not necessary or just not impactful. So that's just what I see. I think the biggest, like, again, if you know there's a crossbow, you will definitely use it because everyone is using the easiest option. So yeah, that's my thing. So yeah, we have every rating right now. So any closing remarks before we go into a different map?
Trash
No.
map.
Trash map. Yeah, that I can. Yeah, agreed. Definitely agreed. 100% agreed. Trash map.
Let me send this as a message 25 years back in time, or I can't remember how long.
It's already
Just
27.
Okay, good. I was less more than more. Just because you've got a mechanic that can be fun, that's unique, quite unique in itself, does not mean that you should force that mechanic on the player. You should make situations in which the player should use that mechanic, but you should never be in a situation that's, this chaotic, having to use that mechanic in order to stay put. It's terrible for a first-time player. I'm sorry. Like, the bounce bats might be fun, but teach it another way.
Yeah, I will say that the single player is still a thing to teach, but I will just say mechanics should not be mandatory because this place is mandatory. I think it should be rewarded if you use it properly, but it should never be mandatory. So yeah,
We
any
continue to the next map.
I want to say any other closing remarks. I think that's actually everyone. So yeah, let's go to the next map then, which
In which it
is
is Datacore.
yeah, that's correct.
I
I
know,
don't even
because
need
I'm
to.
in it right now.
Of course, you're in it. So yeah, Datacore. Who wants to start this time?
I can
Yeah.
actually do it. Oh,
Yes. Well,
Well.
you know what? Go on. Let's start with you.
So yeah, in general, I quite like this map. I like the colors in the map itself, just the general vibe. You've always got to love a lab theme itself. It was quite a close quarters map. I did feel as though there was a lack of an open area to it. It might be something that, okay, this is the close quarters map you play, but it does hurt a little bit for replayability. Honestly, there were some good options with regards to weapons placement, I find. I found the shotgun relatively easily, as well as some other weapons. And yeah, it's probably more for smaller players, but generally it's an enjoyable map, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's.
I think it's one of the most boring maps in the game. Sorry.
I mean,
To be honest,
fair.
I can see where you're coming from because it's.
I feel like a lot of the areas look too much like the area like it's just too samey. It's like very gray, narrow corridors, which is fine, but like I think it lacks a little bit in
Diversity.
yeah, in its diversity in terms of like how it's designed, and also I think that you have a few areas where you can go up ramps and where you can climb up ladders, and then you reach like a healing station or something like that, which is okay, but I wouldn't say that the landmarks within these closed sections are uh
Distinguishable.
yeah, like it doesn't scream at me like, oh, this is readable, like I know where I am and I know where I should go. Like I think it's a little bit of a confusing mess in a way. And like I understand that some people like that, but I don't like it. Okay, that's my
I can
opinion.
fully understand it.
Yeah, I was like, we already did try to do a recording
Yeah.
beforehand. I did
No.
mention a lot that this map can be very labyrinth. Um, I can't find the word right now.
Labyrinthian.
Labyrinthian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Is that
mean,
a word?
yes,
I'm
Yeah, it
sorry.
is.
it is.
We
It
decided
sounds
to make it a word now.
it sounded so exotic. I'm like, wait, that doesn't make sense.
But yeah,
Labyrinthian basically just means like a labyrinth, you
Okay.
Yeah.
know.
yeah.
So yeah, I
Wait, does
mean,
that mean that library also means sort of?
No. It doesn't.
I'm so sorry. I'm just thinking about it. So
It's a
Oh right,
it's
I was thinking of a maze, not a labyrinth.
the
oh, okay,
labyrinth
yeah.
are maze, right? Or am
It's
I?
a claustrophobic labyrinthian design.
Yeah,
I swear
agreed.
that's too much fancy words for my liking.
Well, get used to it.
Yes, I'm going to learn, guys. I'm going to learn what
Yeah.
labyrinth. I don't care.
Labyrinthian.
We're going to. I'm going to watch this footage again, and I'll probably learn it and then forget it after 2 weeks. But hey,
Any rebuttals?
Right. As I say that if this map feels too much like a maze because it doesn't quite have any distinct landmarks, could say. Like even right now, I'm just like going around, and sometimes I can get lost in it. Like, wait, is this the main room? Is this the side rooms? Two side rooms that like big section is this room with the rocket launcher that you need to use a jump pack for it.
Which is dumb, to be honest, but okay,
That-
I'm.
Yeah, very very dumb. Like the rocket launcher in this map is just a joke.
Yep,
Like-
definitely.
That's probably why they made it more difficult to obtain it.
Joke
Yeah.
is like it's a red herring. I think that's the right word for it.
I mean, it kind of works that way. You know, people may want it, but it's not too helpful in this.
I mean, it's only mostly advanced player knows how to get up there two ways in which it is jump pack or the railgun.
I don't think there's a
Yeah.
railgun in this game map.
There is.
I think one of the
I mean,
reasons
I'm using it
why-
one.
I think
Okay,
one of the
never mind
reasons
then.
why the design of like the layout of the map is also so confusing is because the roofs are all closed off. So it's all like really dark, closed off roofs. Like to draw a comparison, for example, because Unreal has a bunch of maps which are also deathmatch, of course. And what they tended to do in terms of design is they would have areas where the roofs are like more open, not everywhere, but like in some areas. And I think that already helps a little bit more with orientation. Like, oh, you're like, oh, this is in the one of the open room, open ceiling areas. So it helps a little bit more with like knowing or figuring out where you are. I forgot the name of the level specifically, but I know there's one with a lot of close corners as well, close corner, whatever sections as well, and a bunch of elevators too. So it's not all just like on like a single level, because I believe this level is also pretty much like on the same level mostly, or almost the same. Like there's
Yeah,
more
there's-
verticality.
Honestly, now that you mention it, like I'm just jumping around around the map with the jump pack, and most of the ceilings, like towards the different corridors, it actually has a lower roof. So most of the time, I hit my head against it with the jump pack.
Oh yeah,
Like-
I see. Yeah, a little thing that sticks out.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that, like they definitely need to change that. But in my
Like,
opinion, it looks the same. This
You're saying it as if Valve will come in and and adjust the
Well,
level.
I want to say like I know community. I think community already changes this map multiple times.
They maybe, I don't know.
Like,
I don't
I
remember
know-
having seen it.
I know that Bounce got into community change that they don't add the crossbow. They remove the crossbow from Bounce. That's
I
a thing,
mean,
yeah.
Even in the corridors, I can also hit like the lamps sometimes.
Yeah, it's
I'm checking.
It's-
I'm going over the list of maps in Unreal Tournament to like mention which one I think it reminds me of. But
Oh,
where
yeah,
I think
there's
in Unreal
also-
Tournament is done better.
Should we also talk
What?
about the small room that's inside of the middle section to the left of it? I think it is.
I'm trying to like you say small room. Almost of the map. is small.
I mean the one that has the jump boost. There's like a corner one.
Yeah, I know what
uh,
you mean. That
You mean the most claustrophobic area of the map?
yeah.
I do
I
not
mean the
remember,
only
like-
weapon that you can get is the alien.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's not too good. But yeah, I think this map looks samey, like beyond recognition. I get what they were working on. They wanted to make a sciencey lab map that you can play good, but it's semi hit the mark. But I feel like it made it samey. Like I think if you change like there's literally two rooms that look exactly the same. Like it's ridiculous how they
Like
are.
almost the same. It just required the middle piece, like the reactor or pillar.
Something
That's
like
it.
that.
Yeah, that's the only difference because I'm just went through the rooms right now, and
How many
that's the
times did
only
you went through the
difference.
rooms?
A lot of times, I am jumping all around the map, just looking for some examples. Oh right, there's also this section where you can also get the railgun.
Yep.
I don't quite like the pipes. that's in the bottom of the section.
Yeah, that one is annoying. I remember now. Yeah, that area is annoying. Like,
Yeah, the pipes on the ground. You need to just jump out of it again to escape. You cannot just walk over it. Actually, never mind. You can, but you need to use the
jet ski. I don't
bridge
know.
in between the rails.
Yeah, it's just annoying, to be honest. But yeah,
Mm.
this map looks so samey. I think if they added some different lighting or maybe some different wall texture or something like that.
I just open the ceiling up in some areas. Trust
Also
me, it
that.
works.
I think it works. Yeah, I think that also works.
Wait, is green here?
So yeah, anyone else want to have any remarks on this map?
I can't find the map that I'm talking about, but there is a map which is also mostly, like I said, with like corridors and stuff in Unreal Tournament specifically that I think does it better. I don't know. I can describe it a little bit. It has like areas where on the side there's like water visible, and there's like an area where you can go into a vent higher up, and then you can get some armor, drop down, get a flak cannon. There's an area where if you time your jump correctly, you get up on one of the open railing sections. You can get an invisibility power up, that kind of stuff.
Well,
Just
viewers, if you
just
know
be-
this map, please
just
put it
because you
in
can,
the,
yeah, I'll probably post it under the video if I can find the name, because I tried to look for it, but I
or maybe
just
the
don't
viewers
remember.
knows and they can comment below it and you can find that.
Maybe.
Would be wise because I don't remember. Well, the only map I remember, well, only two maps right now I remember is a jungle temple map and the rooftop map in that has low gravity. That's the only two maps I remember from that film.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, but that's not what I meant. You're talking about Morpheus, which is the really open one, I think.
Do you think I remember the map name?
No, but I'm just mentioning it for those who are listening to this.
That's fair.
All right, so we close this?
Yeah, let's give it a rating. Go on. Do you want to give it a rating?
Yeah. So I'm gonna stick with everything. Still 7 out of 10 for me. The reason why is that, I mean, honestly, I like close quarters a lot of the time. It does help me, hide and get ready for another engagement. It's better for, easier weapons, for instance, the rocket launcher and the shotgun itself. Uh, Honestly, I don't see anything too wrong with this map. I did like playing it myself. I think the number of players we had with it was quite good, in all fairness.
Yeah, it was
And
perfect for this map.
yeah, I like the theming itself as well, just in general. I can understand that there's issues with sameness, but honestly, for me, just it delivers. It's a short map that you play for a little bit, and just, get on with the rotation itself effectively. It is how I'd sort of play it. I wouldn't play it all the time, but I'd happy to see it on the rotation because it provides that close quarters combat. The only thing is, I would like some, bigger areas, perhaps a focal point itself. But again, with bigger areas, I think it gets rid of that focus there. So I personally, I'm not sure how I'd improve upon it. But yeah, 7 out of 10.
To be honest, I think it misses a big area in this place. It misses a main area that everyone can rotate towards or know as a landmark. And I think that's also the main reason why this map is kind of confusing, to be honest. Like that's the
Well, I
main
mean,
thing.
no, I mean technically you could consider the area with the little desk and the healing station.
Oh yeah, the main entrance.
Yeah, you can consider that the main area, but it's rather small.
I think that it's really small to call it the main area, and you don't know how to go there. To be honest, half of the time,
at least the roof is a little bit more open there.
you just arrive there, like you just arrive there thinking, oh, I'm at the main, I'm at the desk area.
Oh.
You
This
don't know,
this
like,
level is like the back rooms, there's no there's no escape.
Yeah, it's certain sense.
back
yeah.
rooms, Half-Life edition.
Also, I did not know this is a thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Go on, did you gave it? Yeah, you gave it a number. You gave it a 7 out of 10. So, Steak, what is your
Aye.
rating on this.
Now that I'm actually in the map and like looked around, I just realized that the weapon placements, there are few of them. Like there's only one SMG, 2 shotguns, and then the rest of them is just one for each weapon, except for Ghost Gun.
Yeah, but is it also really difficult to acquire them? Because that can also be a thing, like difficult to acquire them.
I
Like the rocket
mean,
launcher, we can all agree it's on a place that is annoying to get.
yes, agreed. But no, they're just in odd places at times. Like, oh wait, no, mind. There's 2 SMG slap placements.
Top line.
I just realized. But yeah, no. Even though I do have those type of gripes, the map's still good for like more people. Even though it can be kind of mazy, the weapon placements are pretty fine. They're not difficult to get. The jump boost is also quite easy to get if once you noticed it. The movement can be kind of iffy with the lower ceiling between the corridors or just the doorways as well. What else? Like the corners, like the small rooms, the connectors I meant, can be kind of interesting to fight in as well. I would
Yeah.
consider this map at, I would say 7 as well.
Yeah, I get that. I also think it's like you make some great points. That's the main thing. Zen, what is your rating?
6.
6? Just that?
Yeah.
Just 6?
Just
Nothing to
6.
add more? Just nothing to
Well,
add?
I mean, what I had to add, I already explained. I think it's too claustrophobic. I think it's too labyrinthian. To use that
Like
word
a
again.
maze.
Mr.
Yeah.
Fancy Pants.
Yeah, I just think, yeah, I don't know, but it's I kind of have the same feeling with
What I
like
said,
with
basically.
Bounce. Yeah, and but I also kind of have the same feeling as with Bounce, where I feel like it tries to do something, but it could have been executed a little bit better, and then the rating would have been higher. But yeah, I'd consider it a 6. I don't want to give it any higher than that because it gets too close to Boot Camp, and Boot Camp is definitely a better level.
Definitely.
Or I
we
need to
all agree.
revise my boot camp score to 8. That's also
maybe thinking about afterwards and giving all the
yeah,
numbers.
maybe afterwards, when we've seen talked
Yeah,
about more of these.
after all
It's
the maps
you
that we're
know what?
talking about.
Yep, I think bootcamp is a certified 8. Just no, I'm also giving like this 7.5 actually. Like this map can be confusing at times, but I think it's also really clear to be honest. Like you can see people really fast, and that map placement is really not difficult. I just think they needed to add some small changes.
Ooh, I just realized, considering the kill death time, could say. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I also like that. I also was thinking
It's
about that.
it's kind of fast paced because of the small corridors and spawn locations also pretty quite close together.
Which is kind of that's funny to say because I'm thinking like you it was not chaotic, most like extremely chaotic.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't chaotic. It was balanced, I would say.
Yeah, so I think like it's funny that works, but it's still slightly confusing place. So yeah, I think it's 7 out of 10 is perfect. Like I don't think that there's any big problems with this map. There's only a lot of small problems, and small changes can change it. Like I don't, there's not a mechanic that's mandatory. There's not any BS weapons that makes it level 2 overpowered. Like that's a positive thing in my map. Also, I think, if I remember correctly, certain pros use this map as for pro matches. I can be wrong. Maybe the Half-Life community eat me alive for saying that, but I can be wrong. But I know this map has an spot in Half-Life. That's the main thing. So yeah. Any other closing remarks before going to the next map?
Nope.
Nope.
Zen? probably also not. It's a 6 out of 10, guys. It's a 6 out of 10. I'm just kidding. Let's go to the last map for today, and that is Lambda Bunker. And I know immediately that Steak is going to switch the map now.
Yep, we're already doing that.
I knew you were going to do that. Like I was like, yeah, Lambda Bunker.
Yeah, I was trying to find it so I can like explore around and give my own look, just more look into it.
Yeah, I get that. So before we're going for our opinion, who played Half-Life or finished Half-Life? That's the best question.
Yes.
I did not.
And Zen, if you're still here and not somewhere in the ether. I think he's in the ether
I
right now.
really think that like the difference between 7 and 6, that's like a Twitch drama now.
Don't.
Like, will be like,
yes, this is.
I marked this map as 6, but Troy and everybody else said it was a 7.
Yeah, during our test
Just-
recording, because those test recording you cannot kind of see. We were saying 6-7 for this map. 6-7.
I wasn't saying about that. I was saying about Zen, but yes, that happened as well during the test recording. But yeah, I might as well start on this. I mean, there are some bits that I really liked on this map. For instance, the waterways themselves. I just felt as though everywhere I went on this map, I'd always, be in a fight, and it just felt a bit chaotic for me, just in general. Yeah, I did like playing on this map itself, and, I think there is a bit of space, a bit of movement here as well, personally.
Yeah, I get that. Like, in my honest opinion, also I need to say before going to my opinion, this is a single player map that repurposed towards a multiplayer map. So in the middle of the game, you will see this map. I think middle to the last part of the game. So you literally need to play. You literally need to play a lot before seeing this map. But you will not feel like it's a single player map. That's the funny thing in my eyes.
Yeah, I think it does the transition from single player to multiplayer quite well. Honestly, you wouldn't think for the most part that this is a single player map until somebody told you.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you.
And then the funny thing is, I think even people that play the single player will not even recognize it at first hand. Mainly because the map is actually kind of forgettable in single player, but that's just me.
By the way, I didn't even say this in the test recording, but just looking at how things are now, I never went to the part with the jump pad, but, well, I know I'm bringing back the second, but I like the jump pad placement here. I like that it's rewarding, but not crucial.
That's the thing that I was saying. Like, in Bounce, the jump pad is demanding, is necessary. In this one, you get a crossbow out of it. And, okay, crossbow is powerful, but you can find other weapons. You find a rocket launcher in a corner of the map next to a jump pack. Why is there? That's a different moment opinion that I will say later.
Honestly, I don't know. I think because of how high the ceiling is and how wide the hallways are in this, using the jump pad in this map is a lot of fun. Hopping around. It's really good.
Hopping around on this map. Yeah, hopping on this map feels so rewarding and so fun. I just don't like that's a meeting, but I do not like how just two items are just in a corner in the open visibility. Just just dump it there. Like it feels like it just got dumped there.
If you like and if you are able to bunny hop, this is a good map for that, I think.
There's definitely a good map for it, and I used to bunny hop sometimes in my single player time when I was bored.
I mean, I did as well.
So yeah, this map is perfect for that kind of stuff. But yeah,
this map is almost totally recreation of the single player map. The only difference is the ladder in between the left side of the map to the sewer system.
Yeah, that sewer spot has been slightly added, like as the main thing. Also, I remember there was in the single player much more rubble here than we see, but that's a different story.
I mean, if you spawn first time, then yeah, there are those things, but it was always destructible.
Yeah.
Those crates.
Also, I need to also say to the viewers, this map is really small, to be honest. Like,
It's compact in a good way. I
it's com-
think
Yeah.
this is one of the better maps for sure.
it's one of the better maps, but it's high fuck, I would try to search for the word. I would say high impact, but that's not the right word for it.
High impact.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I think I'm just saying it's a different company. Like it's a company name, if I remember correctly. Which make FPS games, if I remember correctly. You can search it up. I think I'm right on that one. I think I got close.
What are you trying? Okay, what are you trying to say?
High adrenaline, I think. Like you will have been in combat the whole time. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Like there's no pausing. Like that's the main thing. You will be in combat 24/7, and it takes a lot of energy, to be honest. After a while.
I would consider this map having like maybe 3 or 4 section, in which that would be the sewer system, the middle system, like where the crossroad lead to, the left side where the crossbow is, and then the backside area.
Yeah, I would just say four areas and a connector between 3 of them, which is actually the main area, which is kind of funny because everyone's using the connector. Because you have the rocket launcher place next to the water and a jump pack. You have the crossbow thing, and you have the parkway next to the iron cannon.
Ron, you wanted to say something too, or
No, not currently.
Oh.
I've got a lot of things I'm thinking about. Partly taking over the world, but yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that is not a part of the discussion that we're having.
No, we're not talking about taking over the world right now. No. That's for episode 6. After we're done with every half.
Yeah, in general, if you heard anything from me, my thoughts
Aw.
about this map were, I'm wondering whether it would have been better with low players, honestly. Because the spawn points are too close together. If you have higher player count, it is chaotic. I
Yes.
think the problem might have been the player count itself, really.
I can already agree. If you have 4 people on this level, it's good enough. Because,
did you think the same player count was not an issue in the level before this one?
Yes, because the thing is that whilst this map is more spacious, and I like the fact that it's more spacious, but it's got less linearity, effectively. I'm pretty sure if you put the last map compared to this map, the last map would have more length, just less width, if that makes sense.
I
So
mean,
for
oh, go on.
Well, just that's basically it. And because this is more a series of short rooms instead of long corridors, it means that fighting is more possible. More possible, you know what I mean. It's more likely to be possible.
More valuable.
I feel like this map is more of a closed loop, if anything. It's like you keep going up, and then eventually you can go down, and you're at the start again.
I feel like this is there is a loop variant, but I think everyone is going towards the connector. That's the main thing.
Yeah,
Like everyone
true.
is gravitated towards the connector.
That's the main point that everyone meets up. I will also consider this map that it doesn't have a lot of cover in general. Like if it had maybe like 2 or 3 small barriers in the connection section, then yeah, it would be a bit more better. But
I don't think that. I actually think it would be worse, to be honest, because I think the connector part is open enough to go from A to B. Like if you had boxes, you cannot go easily. Like one of the places has a jump pack. Like going with a jump pack from A to B, it's like with some boxes. It probably will be more annoying than anything else. But
I mean, yeah, it would be annoying, but it gives the player chances to even get the guy, right?
Yes and no. I think it really depends on what weapons you use, and I think the weapon location, like, I think
Yeah,
every place has enough, like, good enough weapons to fight each other. Like, one place has the
Yeah.
crossbow, one place has the rocket launcher, even though the rocket launcher can be detriment, and one place, if you know a way to find, you can find the ion cannon. Like all those
oh
three things, and
god.
going to the connector, it still has a perfect balance, to be honest, which is rare to see, to be honest, if I think about it.
Iron cannon placement is shit.
Not going to say that most of the weapons locations guide is sometimes questionable. Like again, the rocket launcher
Uh,
jump back place. That's a
yeah,
weird one.
it is weird, but like the iron cannon, aka the railgun, is just weird. It's just on top of the pipe.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's in my opinion, it's weird, but I also feel like not a lot of people going there on purpose. Like again, I feel like everyone is attracted towards the connector. That's what I think.
hmm.
Also, I'm suddenly getting cold right now, so that's nice.
Yay! Sorry.
Yeah, I'm
So,
ready to make a decision, by the way.
yeah, I'm also thinking I'm ready to give a
Yeah,
decision.
same.
So yeah, go on. What is your rating on this map? What's your decision?
My rating has actually changed. The reason
Ooh,
Oh.
because of this is because back when I rated in the one that didn't get released,
the test
I
recording.
I wasn't thinking of I just wasn't thinking of player counts themselves. I think this would work better with just a slightly lower player count itself. Although it is true that it might be also an issue with the spawn locations. Why it just feels so, to me, a new player, it just feels chaotic and I don't like it. I don't like dying every 2 seconds. So, yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7 under the caveat that I believe that 8 is probably your higher end and that you should probably go at this map with probably 5 to 7 players.
That's a really interesting rating. To be honest, I kind of
I
agree with you, but also like I have some caveats on that. But yeah,
to clarify, forgive me, I forgot to say, I rated this as a 6 before, but I believe that this map could actually be fun with less people.
yeah, I think this is a perfect map for 4 people, like just 4 people rotating. To be honest, I also like the kills if you have higher players. That's the main thing because I had one time played this map with 16 people. Let's just sink in 60 people. It's double the player count that we played during this map.
Yeah, I
A
just
lot
I
of
just saw
pistols.
an instance of the spawn locations. Like you just killed someone and then they spawned like in front of you, like right after you killed them.
Yeah,
So
spawn locations are kind of a joke in this game.
yeah, I would also rate this a 7. I think 7 is a solid number,
Yeah,
Mm.
Steak, what is your rating?
and not 6, 7.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I
6,
mean,
7.
I would consider this map. Now that I'm also looking at it more, there aren't really many weapon locations as well. Like, I'm saying that to almost every map of the game as well, but
Except boot camp.
exactly, except for boot camp. Boot camp's perfect with the weapon location. Like, there are a lot of weapons there,
Now we need to
but.
have a t-shirt called boot camp my beloved.
But
And
the
then the picture on the t-shirt of the flag area.
I would say this map. I would give this map as 6 because of the weapon locations. It can be kind of annoying to get them. Kind of annoying to even get the chance of even getting them as well. In a way, if
Yeah,
there's already a guy there, good luck getting it again.
no,
Because the kid.
yeah, I get that.
But yeah, I would give it a 6. But
Yeah,
otherwise, if the the map layout is pretty okay.
Yeah, I agree on the map layout. Like for me, this map is a perfect 7. Like I like the kills. Like if there's more people and kills, like certain maps just need to be something specific, and I think this is a perfect chaos map. Like it's clean, it's open, it's simple. You can just turn your brain off and play this map, and you know exactly where you are. So yeah, I think that's 7. But then again, I think the weapon placement is just weird. Like it doesn't feel special. Just being like we need to put a weapon there because because it's multiplayer. That's the main reason. So yeah, I give it a 7. So yeah, this is the last map. Any general remarks on every map, to be honest, or any closing remarks for this map?
Bounce is shit. Praise the Lord. Boot camp.
Oh, bootcamp, Marvel, love it.
Bounce is made full of excrement, and yes, all hail boot camp.
Oh well, bootcamp. We actually need a T-shirt for that. I
I mean, if we're gonna say that, we need to say the boot camp is at 10 then.
No. We are not going to accept rate because of the only reason we.
Then we
We're gonna
cannot say all praise boot camp.
What do you mean?
We're gonna do
cannot say-
an average calculation based on all the ratings given. So there's like a
Yes, I'm going to ask my editor because I'm not thinking right now. I'm not calculating that
True.
shit.
That's the average is X.
It's probably, if I think about it, it's probably in 6. Probably in 6 or 7.
Wow. Yeah.
Because we lowered the standard for bounce, but bounce is actually not a good map.
I mean,
give
it
3
deserves to get a bit lower.
Oh, sorry, I'm dying.
I think everyone's dying.
Yeah, everybody is.
That's a fun thing because I just got a gold. Gordon is having a
I
gold. I
started
think.
off. Yeah, I'm on push start the whole entire time. I know behind the scenes, like I'm just coughing when I'm not speaking.
Should we end this?
Yeah, we're going to end this. I think the only healthy person is Steak right now, but yeah.
Nah, I do also call that bit, but yeah, otherwise.
I got an itchy throat. I don't know why.
Alright, fuck it. We end it.
Fuck it, we ball.
And
See you guys in the
brains.
Yeah, see you guys later. Which is probably in 3 weeks because we're going to talk about more Half-Life maps.
Yay.
Yeah. See you guys later.